Hey, good day, everyone. This is your boy Nigel. Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. Today, I'm introducing some video clippage from the Poor Man's Podcast on 5 Women Against Feminism. Check it out, guys. He has great content.
I tell you, I wanted to shout when I seen this message. I cannot confirm the statistics, but I will let you know personally, for me as a woman, I had poor choices in men when I was younger. I only chose to date the men that every woman wanted. Whether it may be because he had swag, he looked cool, he dressed nice, he looked nice, he smelled nice, everything that was superficial. Not understanding that if all women want him, then I'm gonna have some competition. And there's a high possibility that I'm gonna get cheated on. Now, when I spoke about my brother, who is not a cheater, when I was younger, I would have never dated a guy like him because I would have looked at him as lame or boring or too religious, too godly, not understanding that he just had integrity, self-control, and great character. But it really showed how poor my decision-making skills were when it came to dealing with men. So my only tip for ladies is to be open-minded so you can choose somebody that you need and not who you want.
Right. That's another part of it too. That's another part of it. I'll see all the time too. Dudes 15, 16 years old trying to go out and make a name. Trying to go out and do stuff that ain't even in their character, trying to pick up guns and do different things because that's what the women around them want. And it's so sad to see. It's so many dudes that go down the wrong path doing stuff. They ain't even really even been intimate with a woman yet. They 15, 16 years old. But they feel like they gotta rob people or try to fight people to prove themselves to the people around them. And it be women a lot of the times. And they ain't even really been intimate with a woman yet. They don't even know how I feel. And now they end up doing time, starting to get in and out the system. Where they can't have none. Where they can't be intimate with women. Because they was trying to prove themselves to women around them. Like I would in college, man, like the number of dudes that would have on Jordans or just expensive designer shoes, but ain't got no car. I don't get it. But these will be the dudes that women will be attracted to. Like maybe he doesn't have the shoes because he's putting his money elsewhere. Is he the first one in the gym? And this is regardless of whatever he's doing. Is he the first one there and the last one to leave? These are the guys that you should be trying to look for. Is he the first one there and the last one to leave? Because that shows that he's determined. That shows that he has goals. That shows that he wants to go somewhere. Is he dedicated to the point where that's what he's doing and he's focused on that thing? Those are the men you want to be around, because in the early 20s, they gonna look like the bums. They gonna be the ones, that can articulate well. They ain't got the slang. They ain't got all this and this and that. They ain't got the nice latest shoes, but they putting their money away because they understand that that's gonna be something for them in the future. But women don't want them dudes. Women don't want the dudes that try to cater to them and try to do, try to be there for them. And they don't want those dudes. They want these overly aggressive dudes. And honestly, if we wanted to cure, if you want a lot of these overly aggressive men that women complain about all the time, and they say, oh, I got cheated on, or he beat on me, or if you want to cure the world of these men, all women have to do is say, we only want to date good dudes. If women only dated good dudes, men would change their behavior to be what women want. That's what men do. We have to compete in order to procreate. That's what we're here for. So if women decided that they wanted good men and they actually chose the men that they said that they want, there would be more good men in the world. It's just, that ain't how it always works. So let's continue the video.
One thing I don't do is double standards. And I don't like what the fuck y'all ladies is out here doing. Y'all had Mother's Day, but not one father who raises his children on his own said, Happy Mother's Day to me. I'm the mother and the father. You don't see that shit. But as soon as Father's Day roll around, all you single fucking mothers got all these goddamn memes and quotes and all kind of shit to bash the deadbeat baby daddies. First of all, this day is for the fathers who are actively in their children's lives, are trying to be in their children's lives, right, but you got a fucked up baby mama that won't let them. That's who that day is for. That's not for you. You're a mother. You're not the mother and the father. You're a single fucking mother. Right. So if you're going to bash a baby daddy on Father's Day, you better start bashing these fucked up ass baby mamas on Mother's Day. Y'all want it to be equals, remember? Oh, but y'all only want it to be equals to certain shit.
So I got a question. Why is it that some women want a man to pay her bills, take care of her, wine and dine her, but when he asks her to cook, to clean, and to give him some sex, she says, "You're not my husband," or "I'm not your wife"? Well, why is it one-sided? Why do we expect something from them, but when they expect something from us, we don't want to give it? Make it make sense.
Really what this one comes down to is reciprocating, right? Just, it doesn't even have to always be sex with men. Just little things that can go a long way. We all, like, dudes don't get the same attention as women. We don't. Unless you're in the top 10 or 20% that get all the attention from the women. Most dudes don't get attention from women. So something, even a compliment when he picks you up. Even a compliment when you first see him on that day. Hey, I really like your shoes. You look really nice today. Stuff like that goes a long way for men. And there's ways to keep men engaged without even giving them sex. Little things like that. Hey, you got the meal. I could do the tip then. I could do the tip. Hey, we went on 3 or 4 dates. Maybe I'll cook at your house. I'll bring some ingredients over to your house and I'll cook for you. Or you could come to my house and I'll cook for you there. Reciprocating. There are ways to do. Just so many women just feel like they are entitled to things. And entitlement means expecting special treatment because of something inherent. So you think just because you're a woman, you should get into the club for free. You think just because you're a woman, he's supposed to pay for your dinner. He doesn't have to do anything. This is all stuff out of the kindness of his heart that he's doing because he's truly interested in you as a person. So you should also show some interest in him. At least try. You know, it's just so many people are entitled. They just think that they deserve those things and those things should be given to them. And so they just are unappreciative when it isn't given to, or they're unappreciative when it's given to them. And if it isn't given to them, they get upset. If he doesn't pay for the dinner, I'm never going to talk to him again. But you're not even willing to reciprocate. You're not even willing to take the tip. Let's continue the video.
Don't hate us. They frustrated with us. We confusing as heck. One minute we say men ain't about nothing. Next minute we say we need a man. Next minute we say we ain't giving it up. Next minute we give it up to the man down the street. They don't hate us. They don't hate us. We hate them though. We hate them, and at the same time, we want them. We want their validation. We want their relationship. We want their last name. Absolutely. We still want all that. We want their sex game. We still want all that. But we bash them so badly and still expect them to want us. Yeah, they don't hate us. They don't hate us. Black men are our first choice, and we're their first choice. Facts. When they don't have an option, they move to other races. They move to other groups of women. But yeah, I just needed to say that. Our black men don't hate us. They frustrated with us. They tired of us. They tired of us. They tired of us saying that, "Ooh, I want to have a hot girl summer with a boo."
She's spitting.
And to speak to the young lady deciding to abstain from sex, 9 times out of 10, it was because she gave it up to a guy who she didn't need to be with in the first place, that went about nothing. And she felt
Facts.
like, ooh, I'm going to give it up to him. And when I give it up to him, then he's going to want to know me. He's going to get to know my personality. And he's going to like me so much. He's going to do right by me. And that didn't work.
Nope.
That didn't work. Because we like projects. Women like projects. We like to form men and create men into what we want them to be. Mm-hmm. That's why we'll date a man with potential. He doesn't see what I see in him. Like, I see something special in him. That man ain't about nothing. That man ain't never want you.
Facts.
But you felt like I'm going to make him want me. He going to want me later. Like, once he get to know me, he'll change for me. Mm-hmm. That's also why we'll stay in really bad relationships, too. Because we feel like we can groom men.
Hit it right on the head.
But yeah, they don't hate us.
And another part of that, like when it comes to what she was saying at the end, when it comes to, oh, you gave it up to the wrong dude. Women only want women only believe in potential for men when it comes to dudes who are in that top 10% that cheat. That's when they believe in your potential. When you already have the looks, the height, the muscle build, or whatever they may want, that's when they'll see the potential in you. But when you get a Jordan Peele, somebody that's in the arts, somebody that's in theater, things that are not traditionally seen as masculine in the African American community, it ain't no, oh, I see potential in you then. When you see an articulate dude that's trying to do the right thing, going to college, not being overly aggressive, dressing conservatively because he's saving his money, you don't see potential then. You only see potential when the dude is 6'5" and he got muscles and he's dealing with a bunch of women, and you want to stick around because you think that if you give it to him, like she said in the video, you think that if you give it to him, that's going to hold him down. Those are the men you see potential in. But when it comes to the Jordan Peels of the world that, like she said, end up dating outside of their race because they could never find anybody in their race that would accept them for what they're doing, we don't ever see potential in those guys. And of course, men don't hate women. Why would men hate women? Women are a huge motivation for men. Men build and create societies to protect women and children. That's mostly what it's for the convenience of women and children. Women are high in depression and anxiety. Negative emotional traits, they're high in those things. I believe that anxiousness, that anxiety is what motivates men to build. To cure that anxiety of tomorrow for women, we build things. So a dude a hunt, we good with anything. We a hunt and we good for today. But then the woman goes, but what about tomorrow? Because they're naturally more anxious. It's so amazing how we're just built. We're just built to fit like puzzle pieces if it works. When the balance is tipped and women become more masculine, then things get a little weird. But we have a beautiful system going, and women are a huge motivation for men. And of course we don't hate women. If we hated women, there would be no feminist movement. None of this stuff that women are like, oh, we're taking over the world. That's not what we're worried about. Men don't even worry about women taking over the world because it's not going to happen. Because the moment every man in the world says, hey, enough is enough, all of this is done. All of it's done. This doesn't happen without men. Women don't have what's necessary to maintain the society that men have even built. They don't have what is necessary, and that's fine. They're not supposed to. They're supposed to be motivation to go out for men to go out and work towards. For men to want to be better because I want to have a woman, so I want to make more money. I want to go out and create something. I want to go and be productive so I can have the opportunity to procreate with a woman. So I can have an opportunity to raise children. So women are a huge motivation for men. So I of course men don't hate women. Women definitely are dislike men though. Some. Not all of them, but there's definitely a growing trend and culture that is created specifically to hate men. Let's continue the video.
I swear people get on my nerves. I just seen a video of a girl saying that if a guy took her to a chain restaurant on a first date, she would ghost him. Why? And then I seen another girl say that if a guy doesn't make 6 figures or more, she wouldn't date him. Okay, I get it. We all have our standards. We all have what we want. But aren't these the same girls that complain about there's no good men out there? Or complain about being cheated on? Or guys ain't shit? No. The guys you choose ain't shit. Because you're basing your love, your heart, off of monetary stature. That's the problem. My heart can't be bought. My coochie can't be bought. But a lot of girls these days, they got a price tag on them.
Right. She's right. A lot of women do have a price tag. And I'm not even saying women shouldn't have bare minimums. Women should want a man with a car. Women should want a man that has a place to live. There are things that you should have before you go out and especially try to have kids with women. There are some things that women should require a man to have, but it's just gotten hyper because of the materialism. Oh, now a man, apartment and a car and a good paying job with security, that ain't enough no more. You got to go out and risk your life.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll have the link in the description.